Let's go through some of the reasons other than paralysis someone might need a wheelchair. As I go through this list, I want you to remember that this is not for 24/7 usage for most people, right? Wheelchairs are used for some people all the time. For other people, in just specific situations where they cannot walk as long as needed for that situation. That's because all disabilities exist on a spectrum, right? For this conversation, we're talking about mobility disabilities. So that goes from, needing mobility assistance always to, in certain scenarios.
But either you need or don't. Why overcomplicate? Just wait for amusing comparison. Remember the stroller wheelchair metaphor?
I think we should do away with strollers because toddlers can stand. They can walk pretty far actually. If you hold their hand, they can get around fine. You know why we use strollers? Because we do need them. We need them. You cannot tell me that we do not need strollers. And we use strollers for kids who are pretty big, right? 4, 5, 6 years old. You're using a stroller because kids get tired. Their muscles are underdeveloped, just haven't gotten the chance to grow yet.
Well, this is even better.
Another example of this would be glasses, right? So vision impairment. There are people who are 100% blind, and then there are people who have an astigmatism, right? And from here to here, we use glasses for all these people, but we use them with different prescription levels. And that doesn't mean that this person doesn't use glasses because they can see well enough. No, everyone gets glasses. There isn't a glasses shortage. If you have a need for glasses, you wear them regardless of where on the ability spectrum you are.
Glasses. Not worth trying to understand.
Here are many reasons why someone might use a wheelchair. Here are more reasons someone might use a wheelchair.
Let's see the list. Comment aside, it looks like you are debunking yourself. Nowhere does it say obesity. I know you will say that's not what this reply is for. But let's be real, and please note the reasons. When do you need a wheelchair? Discomfort using crutches, diagnosis of permanent disability, weakness due to old age and recurring health condition, that's it. What is your argument?
Something that was left off that list was pregnancy, which I really want to bump up because that is another important one. Most of the things on that list require ambulatory usage of a wheelchair. So next time you hear or see someone who you think is mobile using a wheelchair, instead of harassing that person, maybe think about this list. And my extra special challenge for you is to do that even if the person is fat.
This is honestly such a good alternative explanation. Thank you.
Since people were so triggered by the stroller example.
The way you talk about it, you're encouraging people, even people who don't need them, to want a wheelchair.
You must get tired of educating people really struggling to understand that some people need to sit down sometimes.
Go ahead. Let's light this candle, huh? I mean, sure.
Wow, I'm existing. I must be promoting then.
This argument is used a lot, but if we look at all your other videos, you are encouraging gaining weight and accepting an active lifestyle.
Like people are suddenly going to start aspiring to be fat if they see too many fat people who aren't trying to diet.
Promote away.
Why are people like this? Why do people say stuff like this and stuff like this, yet they have stuff like this in their bio?
Thank you for helping me stick to my weight loss goals. How is this video helping you with your weight loss exactly? Oh, just a reminder that I never want to be like you and the rest of your delusional community. Thought so. So you're a mental health advocate, yet here you are, causing mental harm to me and my community and all fat people. Gotcha.
I do not get it. You're commenting this on a post speaking out against the physical and mental health harm that unsolicited advice and unsolicited body comments cause on people, especially marginalized people. I'm talking about the mental health and the physical health harm that behavior causes to people, to marginalized folks, right? Yet, as a mental health advocate, you're using me as fatspo, and you're actively causing harm, that mental health harm that I'm talking about in this video, in the original video, and you're perpetuating that, yet you're a mental health advocate. Je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas. I do not understand.
One study found that adults with excess weight had a 55% higher risk of developing depression over their lifetime compared to people that did not struggle with obesity. Other research linked being overweight with significant increases in major depression, bipolar disorder, and panic disorder or agoraphobia.
The math ain't mathin'.